Can I sell my house once my divorce is filed? Hi, I'm Bill Farias, founder of Farias Family Law, and I met with a lady last week who was in this exact situation. Her divorce was just filed, she was just served, and she really wants to just sell her house. She knows that she's not going to be able to keep it, her husband's not going to be able to keep it, and she wants to take advantage of the market. They need some cash, and so she wants to get it sold. So can you do that once a divorce is actually filed? Here's the problem. Once the divorce is filed and the other party is served, there is an automatic restraining order that goes into effect. So once you actually file the divorce, then you're bound by that restraining order. Once the other party is served with a complaint for divorce, they are bound by that restraining order. And it's not a restraining order in the sense of protecting someone from danger, like the one you usually think about. It's a restraining order on transactions, on moves made by the parties in divorce. And generally, what it prohibits is it prohibits either party from doing anything with the property that they would not normally do in the regular course of their lives or business. And so when it comes to the sale of a house, essentially what ends up happening is that in order to sell the house after a divorce is filed, then you need either the agreement of both parties or an order from the court. And so really, the only chance you have of selling the house is if you can get your spouse to agree to sell it after the divorce is actually filed. Because the chances of getting a judge to order that the house be sold while a divorce is pending are very, very slim. In other words, that's an issue that a judge ultimately reserves for trial. It's highly unlikely that a judge is going to order either of the parties to sell the house while the divorce is pending. So you need the agreement of both parties. And that's just a general rule of thumb. There are circumstances when a judge can step in and order that the house be sold, but it's very rare and you shouldn't rely on it because it's unlikely to happen. And so if you want your house sold after your divorce is actually filed, your best bet is to do your best to get your spouse to agree to it. Use your persuasion techniques. Make it easy for your spouse to agree to it because it's going to be very difficult to get a judge to order your spouse to cooperate while the divorce is pending. Now, ultimately, once you're at a trial, if the case is not already resolved, unless the parties have an agreement for some type of buyout, it's more likely than not that a judge is going to order the house sold. So absent agreement, that's sort of the default, but it's not going to happen until the end. And the end can take a long time. There are some divorce cases that can take up to 2 years. But at the very least, if it's contested, you're probably looking at least a year from start to finish. And so the point of all this is that really your best chance of getting a house sold during the divorce is with the cooperation of your spouse, so plan accordingly. If you have any other questions about this, you can call us at 508-675-0464. You can email us at info@fariasfamilylaw.com. If you found this video helpful, you can subscribe to our channel and share it with anyone you think might benefit from it. And you can also find us on social at Farias Family Law. Thank you. Have a good day.